Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. First off, I want to thank all of you for following and supporting me. It's my biggest motivation right now. And as usual, today I want to share a video about the easiest way to start for everyone. But please note, this guide is based on my personal experience, so it might not be absolutely perfect. You should treat this video as a reference guide before the game officially launches. And the most important thing to remember is that this is an exploration game, so you can always feel free to experience it your own way. Now, let's get started. 1. The Golden Phase. Leveling is priority number 1, level 1 to 15. As soon as you step into the game, your sole focus should be leveling up quickly. The golden rule is stick strictly to the main story quests, MSQ, the ones with the yellow icon. Temporarily ignore almost everything else and just follow these quests. Why? Because you need to reach level 15 as quickly as possible. This unlocks important features and, more importantly, affects rewards. The higher your level, the better the rewards from all activities. Getting sidetracked with side quests now means wasting potential XP and rewards. However, don't skip these if they are convenient. Nearby curios, butterfly icon, if you see one right along your quest path, grab it. But remember to skip the beehive type 1. Waypoints, stone pillar icon. These are fast travel points, crucial. Activate them immediately when seen. Explorer NPCs, bonfire icon. This campfire icon reveals the map. Talk to them as soon as you find them. First Mystic Arc, Toad's Dance. Right in the starting village while doing quests, you'll encounter an NPC. Simply interacting with him will allow you to learn the Toad's Dance Mystic Art very early on. This skill isn't mandatory. You can skip it and come back for it later if you prefer. First and second martial arts choice. When the Mole story quest leads you to the introduction and curio exchange, do this side quest immediately. After finishing it, it's very fast. The game will let you choose one of 4 martial arts. Top priority, immediately pick the heal fan art, the one using a fan with a bamboo icon. This is the most practical healing martial art in the game. During the early exploration phase, when potions are scarce, using the heal fan for healing is very cost-effective. For your second damage-focused martial art, consider choosing one of the 2 sword arts, as they generally provide the most stable damage output at this stage. Of course, if you want to choose other martial arts, that's okay too. All martial arts in the game can eventually be learned through the stealing techniques feature later on, so don't worry about missing out. How to use sword and fan. After learning the heal fan, you can replace your starting skill with the sword and fan combo. Use the nameless sword art, hold the charge skill to shoot sword energy. If low on health, switch to the heal fan and use its healing skill. Very simple. Crucial note, level 15 breakthrough. Upon reaching level 15, you'll receive a special quest called Breakthrough. You must prioritize doing this immediately. If you ignore it, rewards from later activities will be much less valuable. Remember, the higher your level, the better the rewards. And these breakthrough points will occur every 5 levels. Don't worry, the early breakthrough quests are very quick and simple. 2. The Optimal Path, level 15 to 61. After passing level 15, the road to level 61 requires a bit more strategy. Overall priority path. To summarize, complete MSQ first. Second, complete major branch quests, book icon, and minor branch quests, blue dot. After that, you can freely explore. Continue prioritizing quests. Keep prioritizing the MSQ, Qinghe to Kaifeng. Along the way, only do convenient side quests and Swordsman Records quests, blue hat icon. If you lack XP, go back and do them. They're a good source of exploration and talent points. Remember, the higher your level, the better the rewards. Build your foundation. 5-tone system and curios. Collect curios enough to max out the 5-tone system. This is crucial for stats, drop rate buffs in dungeons, increasing the resource limit for mystic arts, enhancing auto defense, and unlocking lightness skills. Max it out in each map. Each map has an NPC for turn-ins. Learn and upgrade basic mystic arts. During the main story quests, you will automatically receive useful arts like Tai Chi and Cloud Stepping Dash. Level 1 is enough for exploration. Your priority damage skills should be Dragon's Fire Breath and White Drunken Moon. Dragon's Fire Breath, how to get it? In Kaifeng City, teleport to the waypoint near the bottom right corner of the city map. you'll see a very tall tower. Run straight inside. You'll find two NPCs talking to each other. Interact with them. After the dialogue, teleport to the southern part of Kaifeng City, look to your left, and continue walking this way. You'll see an NPC standing here. And take note, the NPC only appears in the morning. If you go there at night, please set the time to daytime. Use the pickpocket skill to obtain the quest item from him. Important, jump up high while pickpocketing so the NPC doesn't detect you. After getting the quest item, return to the tall tower from before, give the item back to the other NPC, then open the hidden quest log likely found under the Lore or Discovery tab, look for Dragon, find the related entry and claim the reward. Now you have Dragon Fire Breath. White Drunken Moon creates a powerful burst damage combo when used with Dragon's Fire Breath. How to get it? Teleport to this location in the Qinghe Mob. Find the wine vendor named Hao Ju. Buy 5 bottles of wine and drink them all. Note, you might need to drink more than 5 bottles, perhaps 7 to 10, to actually learn the skill, and you will suffer from a drunk debuff for quite a while afterward. You see that? This time I had to drink over 10 bottles and pass out just to get this special skill. It's hilarious. Focus your resources on maxing these 2 damage arts, because their damage output is insane all the way from early game to end game, and that applies to both PvE and PvP. It's mandatory to max them out first. 3. Smart Resource Management, level 1 to 61. Resource management is key. Energy Vigor Strategy. This is stamina for instances, rewards. Always keep it below the cap, around 300. When near full, spend on low-level strongholds or co-ops for low-level Mystic Art upgrade stones, Wujin Iron. Recommendation: after max level, farm strongholds for Wujin Iron to max main Mystic Arts before using energy elsewhere. Do not use energy recovery potions before level 61. Gear Strategy. While leveling, do not waste vigor on farming gear or trying to roll for perfect bonus stats. It's a waste because you'll level up and replace it very quickly. The gear that drops from your missions is more than enough. For gear sets, just refer to the game recommendations. For stats, don't worry too much about them before you hit max level. Just all in by equipping whatever pieces have the highest gear score. The only exception, if you feel the solo missions are becoming too difficult, then and only then is it okay to use a little bit of vigor to farm for some minor upgrades. The Armory. Old gear becomes treasure. Store old gear in the Armory. Simply put your replaced low-level gear in there. This grants permanent attack and HP. When a tier's gear score reaches the threshold, you get the full bonus. So every time you level up and get new gear, put the old gear in the Armory. Talents. This section is extremely important. Open the Martial Arts interface, switch to the Talents tab. The Basic Talents section is the first one listed here. How to get talent points. You will receive talent EXP from nearly everything you do on the map, such as opening chests, completing quests, and playing minigames. When the EXP bar is full, you will gain 1 talent point. How to spend basic talents, the first row. You should always prioritize spending points on the entire main path first. Only after the main path is complete should you start spending points on the smaller side branches. Why is this so important? It gives your character a large amount of stats. Most importantly, it unlocks essential combat functions, such as charged attacks, applying elements to your weapon, weapon swap skills, unlocking your mystery art slots. Final advice: talents are one of the most critical features. If you have a point, use it immediately. Every single point is very important. Inner Art Strategy. After playing the game for a week, you've likely decided on your main martial arts school. So before the first weekly reset, here is a crucial strategy. First, identify the 4 core inner arts for your build. The main purpose of inner arts is to add extremely powerful special effects to your skills. You'll need at least 1 signature inner art for your main weapon. For the other slots, I highly recommend one specific utility inner art. It has a horse icon. DPS, tanks, and healers can all make great use of this one. The final 2 slots will depend on your secondary weapon. Here's the action plan. Once you've decided on your 4 target inner arts, the most important thing to do before the first week ends is buy all the weekly limited inner art chests from the various shops, like the Bugan shop. Open all the inner art boxes you have from Mission. Go to the Inner Art Exchange interface, find and lock the 4 types of inner arts you decided to keep. Then, use the Recycle or Salvage function to salvage all the trash inner art fragments you don't need. This will turn them into pages. Finally, use all those pages to go back into the Exchange shop and buy more selectable inner art boxes. Prioritize the weekly limited gold selectable box. Buy as many as you possibly can. Ensure progression and weekly shopping. You might ask, if I just explore, will I fall behind? No, if you do this. Just a few minutes each week shopping gets you all the time-gated resources. Weekly must-buy list. Bugan shop, most important. Use MoU 22K weekly cap. Must-buy Residence Jade, buy-in tickets, inner art boxes, martial insights, mystic art breakthrough chests, living resource boxes, and gear chests. Battle Pass shop. Must-buy tempering stones, Diane stones. Prioritize these. Inner Art Exchange. Must buy the weekly limited gold selectable inner art box. Note, other NPC shops exist, but they're not mandatory weekly buys. Buy as needed. Other power systems, Resonance Tuning. Go to Menu, Cultivation, Equipment, Resonance Tuning. Enhances stats. Priority ring/pendant, followed by weapons and then armor. Materia, Resonance Jade, from chests, Bugan shop. No need to rush, upgrade when you have mats, you'll eventually max it. Co-op, multiplayer, includes dungeons, PvP, casual, and special modes. New players shouldn't rush, try exploring casual minigames like Lyre Bar, Go 5 in a row. Do not recommend new players rush into multiplayer dungeons or PvP, especially if you don't have someone to carry you and your internal arts or gear are underleveled. Why? Your experience will likely be quite bad because your damage output will be too low. Best advice? It is highly recommended to wait until you are max level before you start focusing on this content. However, you can still practice. There is a great mechanic where it does not cost any vigor, stamina, if you do not open the boss chest after the fight. This means you can still join co-op dungeons to practice fighting the boss, and it's okay if you fail or don't clear it, since you lose nothing. So, to recap, in your first few days, your single main priority is to reach the current level cap. The game won't open all the way to level 61 from day 1. Instead, it will gradually unlock smaller level caps every 1 to 2 days. During this time, while you're at the cap, you're completely free to explore the map, discover the side stories in each region, and collect all the martial arts and mystic arts. The longest progression phase will be at the level 61 cap. Therefore, I always recommend that you wait until you hit level 61 before you start spending all your vigor on farming gear. At that point, you can also use your vigor recovery potions to farm faster. And then you can focus on rolling bonus options on your gear, resonance tuning, your internal arts, and mystic arts. Final advice, this game mixes story and progression. Don't stress about power or exploration. Your journey is just beginning. Explore at your own pace and enjoy the process. Having fun is the most important part. With these tips, I hope that your journey will be much easier and more enjoyable. Have fun! If this video was helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you have tips of your own, let's discuss them below. Thank you for watching, and see you in the jungle.
I watch the lesser kingdoms fighting in the dead. They think the light is where the power lies. They've never seen the storm behind my eyes. This crown was heavy when I took the prize. Now I'm the one they've learned to truly idolize. The flute begins to play its hollow tune, a chilling anthem underneath the moon. They feel the pressure starting to descend. This is the broken world I'm here to mend. My way. Bow down to the empress of the gloom. This is your glory, this your doom. A new dominion breaking through the night. I am the darkness, I am the light. Watch the empire